the relationship can't be static, the partnership can't be static because we're changing and our context is changing. My name is Sahar Vermezyari. I am the director of the East Scarborough Storefront. The East Scarborough Storefront is a community development organization, and we do our work as a backbone, as an integrator. And so we do a lot of facilitating, connecting, network weaving, and collaborating with anyone else who wants to strengthen the East Scarborough community. I was here at the Storefront when the UTSC and Storefront partnership started. So there's been lots of different kind of iterations of it, but I think it started out with kind of seeing where we could come together. What resources did we have? What resources did UTSC have to support the community? And I think really focusing on being open and allowing for change and allowing for that messiness is what has allowed us to go back and reinvent and kind of take stock and like where are we at now, and really base it on the people that are around the table, the context and reality that we're in right now, and what are our goals now. And one of the biggest things that's shifted for Storefront is we had always been about equity, right? We work in a community that is marginalized and that faced a lot of different systemic challenges, but we weren't ever explicitly anti-racist. When you look at Storefront, 5 years ago and now, I think that is one of the big changes that you can see is like we're explicitly anti-racist and we've centered that in our work. For example, our work around East Scarborough Works, which is a local workforce development project where we work with UTSC and other anchors, we really focus on how is it that we can bring an anti-racist lens to this? And it's in a multitude of ways, right? It's with who we work with, it's how we work, it's recognizing the different challenges and barriers that are put up by racism. So we do need to keep checking in with each other because we're learning, we're all learning. We want to always kind of try to converge where we can. It's like, where can we find the common ground? I think the way that we continue to evolve and grow is actually the theme that we're discussing, which is being open to infinite possibilities. We need to continue to challenge the status quo. And the other thing that's really important, and that's a kind of the culture of Storefront, is we have to make mistakes. There is no one right answer when it comes to tackling complex challenges like poverty and social isolation and racism. And so we try things, and that is important in evolving, right? Is being open to doing new things, because if you are expecting to always get it right when you try new things, it's not going to work, right? We're going to have failures, and we have to learn from that. And I think that's really important that we stay open. It's not always easy, because I think funders and our society in general want us all to kind of be like, say to, this is where I'm headed in a year, and in a year to get there. And I don't think that's the way we evolve. Evolution is not a linear process. I think it is one where there's a lot of squigglies and going back and oopses and starting again. So I think we need to be open to that as well, open to the mistakes, and just, as again I said before, like embracing the messiness that is inevitable.